Hello everyone, Bob1984 back again, and it's preview video time for Newcastle's game tomorrow against West Brom. Now, 2 days ago, obviously Newcastle played away to Everton in what was an absolutely diabolical shambles of a performance. If you watch my video and reaction, you'll have seen I wasn't very happy. I've had a couple of days to calm down, but I'm still relatively pissed off and annoyed. Now, a lot of people are using the words must win for tomorrow. Now, yeah, it's must win, but as far as I'm concerned, it's time to put some effort in more than anything else. We might not win, we might not, we might get beat, we might get the point, we might not get the 3 points we need, but I don't care as long as I've seen 11 players, not just one or two, give a full performance and actually go out there with some pride and actually look like they want to fight for this club, because that's not what I've seen on Wednesday. That's all I ever ask of my team, my Newcastle United. That's all I ever ask them, is go out there, and obviously I can't give anything in terms of encouragement to anybody, because I'm just somebody in front of a camera who sits like an idiot every week and complains. But this is my opinion. That's what the whole point of my channel is. My opinion on what happens at Newcastle United and what I think should happen. And, just go out there and just didn't get rolled over. Just, put in a full performance. Put in a performance that can make people proud. And that's all I ever asked for. And I haven't seen that. I've seen it against West Ham for a half. And I've seen it in a couple of games where we've been beaten. But Wednesday was as bad as I've seen this season. It was up there with getting beat at home, 3-0 to Leicester, and obviously 5-1 to Palace, as McLaren said. Now, I was quite pleased with what McLaren actually came out and said. He came out and said he wasn't happy, it was unacceptable. Well, he couldn't exactly come out and say anything different, could he really, to be fair? But he came out and said it, and he didn't come out with the usual bullshit that he's come out with recently. Oh, we played tremendous, we didn't get what we deserved. No one wants to hear any more of that bullshit, Steve. What people want to hear is what you're going to do about what the shit we're in, because your tactics are questionable. You can't play a Jose Perez up front by himself and expect to play the long ball. It just doesn't work. If you're going to play that, you need to play somebody like Mitrovic. I don't understand why you've dropped Mitrovic to the bench. He hasn't had a good time in front of goal at the minute. He's missed some sitters, yes. But as far as I'm concerned, he just needs to knock one of them in. If it comes off his left bollock, it doesn't matter. He just needs something to go in. In terms of tomorrow, we're playing against West Brom at home, against Tony Pulis, a guy who sets his team out to just grind out performances. And, you don't get anything flash with West Brom. You get performances, he gets results, and it's going to be a hard game. Now, Berahino will probably be on the bench. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes off the bench and actually scores against it. It would be fucking sod's law. Now, the team I want Newcastle to play tomorrow isn't going to be too much different to the team that actually played so shockingly on Wednesday, because that's the team that we're going to have to go forward with. But the problem that you've got now is you've got no defenders, because Chancellor Mbemba is out for a month. So, what happens at the back? Obviously, Elliott's in goal. You've got Janmat on the right. Colaccini's obviously going to play. Who's going to be at left back? Because Dummett picked up a knock. And I've heard Colback might play, but he's going to be a very late fitness test. So who's going to replace Mbemba? A kid from the academy. This highlights exactly what I said in the transfer window videos. I said it's all fair and good signing all this attacking talent. Everyone's saying, oh, we need a striker. But everyone in the world knows we needed a left back and we needed another defender, because you've got rid of Mike Williamson. Now we're in trouble straight away, because we've got a back four which the opposition will immediately recognise as being, oh, we're going to have to exploit that. Well, you think it's blatantly obvious what's going to happen tomorrow. Now, I'm at another point where I'm doing a prediction video and a preview video where I actually haven't got a clue what I'm going to see tomorrow. If it's the Newcastle that played on Wednesday, will get beat again because there was no fighting, no passion in that side. If it's a Newcastle that went out all guns blazing against West Ham in that first half, we should win. Now, I know it's must win, and I know everybody said that. I'm not going to say that in this video because everyone fucking knows it's must win. But this isn't only must win. It's also we need to show a bit of fucking passion and a bit of fight. Because if you're not going to show it with 13 games left after tomorrow, then you're fucked. If we get beaten, there's 13 games left in the Premier League, we are fucked. It's as simple as that. In terms of a prediction, I'm going to go for us to win 2-1. I'm hoping I'm going to see a performance I'm going to be proud of. I want a performance like we played against West Ham the other week. I really, really need to see something from Newcastle tomorrow other than the dog shit that was provided the other night. And I'm sure, it's been drilled into them all week since. But, as a Newcastle fan, you just can't predict anything. And it's just fucking bollocks. Anyway, I hope I'm right. Stay tuned for the reaction video, which will be on obviously after the game tomorrow. Let's hope we're all celebrating while going to have a good Saturday night and get pissed, because we need it, didn't we? Anyway, my name is Bobster1984. Thanks very much for watching. If you do like the video, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button for future. So stick around. Thanks for watching. See you later.